It is a medical podcast. It's informative, funny, and might even have you saying, wait, I did not know that.
Yeah, we have the host of the University of Toledo Medical Center podcast. It's called Prescribed Listening. We have Chrissy Billau here with us. Thanks so much for joining us. And you brought your very first guest with us. Hello, thanks for joining us. So who do you have with you today for the first episode of Prescribed Listening?
Of this season is Dr. Srini Hejeebu. He is an internal medicine specialist at the University of Toledo Medical Center.
Awesome.
So this podcast, this is its 5th season. It's my 2nd season hosting it. And it started as a way to connect our physicians with the community, but also answer common questions that you can't just call your doctor up about, and you don't want to Google it. So this is somebody you can trust their answers. So we've talked about everything from going to the bathroom, poop and urine.
It happens.
Sleeping.
Everybody poops.
Every day.
Everybody. Sleep, that was our most popular episode so far about sleep.
Yeah.
Like we have our whole library of it. But I mean, even RSV, flu, everything. I learned so much. Most of the time I think I know everything. I'm a writer.
I know everything.
I'm a mom. I know.
You know everything,
and then we're in these conversations and I'm like, what do you mean? Well, the first you're annoyed, and then you're like, okay, that's news I can use.
Yeah.
So we want more people to listen. So we started another season for some common themes that came out.
Yes.
And we started with medication and how sometimes it doesn't do what you think it will do.
Okay, you know, that brings me to my next point here. You know, I started listening to some of this, and Doctor, this one's for you here. So many of us in maybe this generation and definitely younger, we're going to our phones, right? We're saying, oh, well, somebody on TikTok says I should do this, right? I only just need to chew 7 cloves of garlic and drink a vat of honey and I should be fine. What do you think about this revolution of TikTok?
Well, it's one of our biggest problems in the medical field is the misinformation. And I think what you need to do is use your primary care provider to get better information about your medicines or what you put into your body. And there's, you know, lots of different websites out there. And unfortunately, we were out there talking about now people are diagnosing themselves with ADHD on TikTok. And it can be dangerous when you start taking medications that you really may or may not need. And so, you know, again, it's always talk to your provider and give them all the information and all the medicines that you're taking in.
So what did you think about being on the podcast? Was it fun for you to do something outside the box?
It was awful, I'm sure.
It was actually, we had a good time. It was fun. I couldn't believe that, 45 minutes went by so quickly. You know, we were just having a nice conversation and lots of good questions and, things that, that normally come up in a patient and doctor relationship.
Well, hopefully you can reach some of those people that are using their phones then, because that's how you're going to listen to a podcast.
Yes, and the nice thing is if you connect with any of these physicians, you can make an appointment with them.
Oh, cool.
They're here.
Awesome. Love that. Well, guess what? Prescribed Listening, thank you both for being here so much. You can listen to all of the seasons. It's now kicking off season 5, which is awesome, but you can go back in time, maybe sample some of the episodes that apply to you and your life. Not only do we have one on poop and sleep, but we have one on red wine. So there you go. Thank you both so much for being here. You can access all of that through the University of Toledo. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.